today we have the special guest, Miss Chelsea Edwards. And if you don't know her, I don't know where you've been living, under a rock.
Hey, I'm a little starstruck right now.
Our little local celebrity. Let's make her blush on this show.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, can they hear me blushing through the audio?
Chelsea is from Fox 26, and my girl just got her new daytime show.
Woo,
woo.
Exciting.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, girl.
Yes.
Thank you, girl.
Chatting with Chelsea.
Yes.
And Chelsea does a lot of dancing on her show.
I do.
And so she might be dancing before she leaves here.
It's every show now. I get to dance my way out from the
Are
back.
you coming up with new moves, or is it all going to be the same
That's what
move?
I need to do.
Yeah,
I
like
realize that I have been doing the same moves since like 3rd grade.
Yeah,
so I'm going to work on some more moves. y'all let me know if y'all run across
I'm going to be like,
something.
I got a TikTok one for you.
Please send me all the TikTok videos, please.
So Chatting with Chelsea. Tell us what to expect. What's going to be on the show?
Oh, my goodness. It is a good time. It is your midday party and break to help get you through the rest of the day. And we are women focused. Like, we celebrate women, all the things that we do. The guys can get plenty of takeaways from this, too. But it's really about helping us juggle our lives. We're all busy. We all wear so many different hats. It's helping out with that. It's also giving you some laughs, giving you some idees. And then I'm a huge foodie, right? So we get plenty of food in
I'm
there.
going to be going with you on the food tour. Okay?
Yes. So we're also going out of the studio. Like, a lot of it is shot in the studio, but we also go out. We show you some new spots. Yes. And it was like, let's go.
Restaurants, I got you, girl.
Yes. Restaurants, things to do, all of that. We also have celebrity guests. So it is a blast.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. I heard that in your debut, you had Houston's own Paul Wall and his wife, Crystal.
Well, Jen, you heard right.
And I watched it, and it was fun.
It was so
You know what?
fun.
I love their dynamic.
Yes.
I love them.
Yes.
They are so great together.
We had to have them on because not only are they like the celebrity couple, but they've been together so long. We wanted to dig into, like, how do you stay together for more than 20 years, you know? And then, raise 2 kids, go through all these phases in life, and still stick together. Like, even though you're changing, right? We all have changed so much from our 20s. How do you grow as people without growing apart?
Especially in today's time.
Yes, especially in today's time. So we get into that. We have a lot of fun. We played a celebrity couple game with them.
That was cute.
So we got to know some things. Paul Wall is like off the chain.
Okay,
Hilarious.
I just want to say, Paul Wall, watching that, he is so in love with her.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. I have to go
Call
back.
me.
and
I need a
play.
guy who loves me like Paul Wall loves Crystal.
I know. And he's one of those rappers that, just such a rare find where he's like, when I go on tour, when I go places, I'm bringing the family.
Yes.
Like, it's not just him and, she's at home wondering what's happening.
Right.
Like, the whole crew is there, and he loves all of them so much. It's so beautiful to see.
Yes.
So,
So
I
my
love having
husband
them.
is a big fan, and after watching, because I made him watch the show,
Thank you.
he just saw a different side. He's always seen that side of him because he promotes himself that way, but he loved him even more.
Well, you know what, Albert? Tell him. He's probably like, why isn't y'all show
I
like
know,
that? Because he don't watch our show.
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna be
appreciate you getting
we'll
him
talk
to watch
about
that.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paul Wall, can you please come on our show?
Come on.
Yeah,
Crystal, come on.
then my husband will watch the show more. No,
I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
I really love that we were able to really focus on Crystal. I mean, everybody
Yes.
knows Paul,
Yeah.
but we really
Yes.
dug
That's
in
true.
with Crystal and learned so much about her. Like, she loves fashion and all of that. And then, mom of teens now. So what is that like? What do I have to look forward to as a mom of a toddler?
Yeah, but behind every great man is usually a woman.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so
Great woman.
it's great to put them in the front and not in the back.
Right.
I mean,
right, 'cause
they
she-
all need their moments.
She is holding it down.
And
That
she
is
can
true.
dance.
Yes,
Yeah.
she can dance. So she is actually a fitness instructor. A lot of people don't know that she does that, but that was part of their journey. They lost 200 pounds together
That's crazy.
as a
Wow.
couple.
Yes.
And so she does this fitness instruction that is what she calls ratchet fitness. So we got ratchet.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We did some little stripper kicks and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
It's still daytime, so I couldn't just bust
Yeah.
it open like I would
Yeah.
like. But
She needs to, though. I'm here for that. I'm here for
Hey,
that.
there's lots of moms
Yeah.
that
Yes,
want to
that
see
wanna
that on
see it, right,
daytime.
I mean, in the middle of the day,
we
you
know
wanna-
that, right?
I know.
Drop it.
even
Yeah.
if you're working behind the
Real
desk,
life.
know, I see it, but not to be focused on Paul Wall and Crystal, because that's not what. It's not about you.
One show.
Yeah, but it was a great show. But more about you and your background. So, single mom.
Yes.
Your son is how old now?
He's 3.5 now.
Wow.
Yes.
I did see you cutting the grass. You showed yourself cutting that grass. I was like, now why would she go and do that? Just pay somebody.
In Houston, weather.
This is the thing. So I do feel like I'm lucky because I live in a place where the HOA takes care of the front, but I have this little backyard, and I'm like,
too small to really pay somebody.
Yeah, because what they try to charge for that, I'm like, no way. No way. I'm a single mom. I'm not spending that money on that.
Yeah.
So,
but after you cut that grass, did you still feel the same way about that?
I did.
Okay, good.
Because
was it something for you that made you feel like, okay, this was
accomplished.
actually not even accomplished, but maybe just like this felt good?
Yeah, like you know, it is something that typically we think of as a man's job, right? But after you do it, it's like, oh. Like, I feel like they make a big deal out of cutting grass, and it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's all a facade, y'all.
Leave me alone for 2 weeks.
I knocked it out in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And mind you, this is not a manicured lawn or anything, but it's the backyard. Like, I can do it. And then having my son there with his, like, play lawnmower made it fun. And I said in the show, after I saw a J-Lo in the Selena movie, I saw her rocking, like, cutting the grass. Like, I was like, oh, I could do that. And she looked good doing it. So,
not to mention it was a movie.
But she looked good. She looked good.
But, you know, some things are, I don't know, therapeutic for some people. Some people, like my mom enjoys, well, she used to. I haven't seen her in the yard lately. But some people enjoy being in the yard and doing stuff like that. For me, it's just the bugs and the heat and the... But I totally get that. But again, finding the time because... Well, you moved from morning, right?
Ooh,
you were on the what time? When I say morning, what does morning mean for you?
Okay, so I was on Houston's morning show on Fox 26 for nearly the past 5 years before I started the talk show. And that was a mix. So we have a morning show that starts at 4 a.m.
Wow.
So at least 2 days a week, I was doing that shift, which meant that I had to get up at 2 a.m. at the latest. And that was cutting it close. Like, I was still like, they would be counting down, and I'm in the chair trying to put my eyelashes on.
Because we, unfortunately, do not wake up like this.
I know.
Like this. It takes a lot of work. So I had those days. Even the later morning days meant that I needed to get up at like 4:30 so that I could be live on location by, 7 something, sometimes a little earlier. So in all of that, it was a juggle of, where's my son going to go? How is he going to get to school? Just all the
Single
little
mom
details
struggles.
that people don't think about. What's he wearing? I have to have everything laid out. It has been a juggle. And this new schedule with the daytime talk show, I feel incredibly blessed because we're both getting more sleep. We have more of a routine. It's not as much of a fight every morning. We still fight over brushing the teeth.
And that never ends. Mine is 24 now. It does not end.
You're like, did you brush your teeth?
It's another fight.
Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, toddlers need routines, and this has helped a lot. It's still a juggle because there is a heavy lift doing a whole show, as you guys know. But it has offered me some more stability and more of a schedule, which has improved my life tremendously, I'll say. I do miss the morning show. I love the people there, but those early mornings, that was a challenge.
Yeah. At least it helped out a little bit because he had to go to sleep early. So you're like, I get to go to sleep early, maybe.
I wish, girl.
You didn't?
I mean, back in the day, it was okay to put a little cough syrup.
A little vinegar.
See, you're making sure I don't send him over to your house to babysit.
I just said that was back in the day.
Back in the day.
Now, anybody catch you, you're going to jail.
Right? But he has my habits, which I am actually a night owl naturally. So he gets that honestly from me. Even with me being on the morning show, he did not care. He's like wanting to stay up and party all night long.
Well, I will say that when we're younger, we don't think about those things. And when you get older, you're like, dang, those are the bags from all those nights. I can't cover these up anymore.
Yeah, they're hanging around.
Why did I stay until 3 a.m. every night?
And then, I used to have like an overnight job where I would go out. This was,
So, me too.
In the 20s, right? Go out and then like go to this like early morning job at like 3 in the morning. It was crazy. How do we do that?
I don't know. My friend used to do that, but she used to sleep under her desk during lunch.
I'm like, is that how I got
Oh
fired?
my God.
Like,
That's like coming home at 6 a.m. and then going to work at 8 and then sleeping on under your desk. That's what she would do.
Like,
And I was like, poor girl.
I cannot.
Well, I'm sure that
imagine.
whenever you are filming, there has to be something. You know, you may be serious because you're in that mode, that work mode. But then I'm pretty sure something funny has happened.
Yeah, I mean,
is there one of the funniest stories maybe you can think
That
of
never
has
leaves your
happened?
mind?
Yeah, that you did while filming, because those are kind of funny when you watch them on TikTok. I always watch
like the outtakes and all
Yes.
of that. So since we just started shooting not too long ago, I can't say anything super crazy has happened. I will say there are plenty of days because we do try to do like 2 shows a day sometimes to kind of ease up the schedule. So we have a planning day and all that. And my producer was laughing because the premise of the show that we keep, hitting on is we are all busy, right? We're busy women, all that. And so my producer will remind me of the themes because a lot of this I'm just going off the cuff. I'm talking about my personal life. When I'm interviewing guests, we're just going. And so she's in my ear, and this was a 2-show shoot day, so it was a long day.
Yeah.
She was in my ear like all day, like, remember, busy women. Don't forget, we're all busy. Because she wants me to hit these points, right? That's her job. She's a producer. But I was so tired at the end of the day. It was like the last time I do this takeaway segment where I was sitting in the chair and she's in my ear. Remember, we're all busy. And I say, I've said it enough. It's like I broke. I've said it enough. All right. She's like,
I know.
and we were able to laugh about it later. But man, I mean, we are such a great team. We have a great time, and we are really laughing the whole time, even when we're tired like that.
Yeah.
We're laughing the whole time, and we want that to come out in the show.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part. The funny part about whenever I've been to the news and been on the show is that they've got someone in their ear constantly talking to them. I'm like, we need Seth in our ear.
Know.
Right?
Imagine,
Right?
I can't even. She gets on me all the time about stuff because I always sometimes say stuff wrong. Like even right now, I stutter. I can't even imagine her being in my ear and be like, "Jen,
It wouldn't
no,
be me.
no,
It wouldn't be me.
somebody should just
so
give
much.
up."
Yeah, I would
She
be
wouldn't
like,
even want
let
to.
her go.
She's
Let
just
her
like,
go.
you're gonna see her take it out.
I
Let her
know.
go. Like
I
when they're
know.
singers, they pop it out. They're like,
I've had enough.
Yeah.
well, I just want to say one of the things that, just to keep it funny, because, when you come on these podcasts, it gets a little serious. And sometimes we watch our own podcasts and think, dang, that was boring. Spice it up. So we decided to spice it up for you, Chelsea.
Ooh, okay. I like
No,
some
I'm kidding.
spice
We're
now.
not getting too spicy.
Not just.
But I heard this joke the other day, and it's kind of one of those, like, you got to figure out I don't know, what do you call it? Trivia kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So listen, this is for you, Jen, because I don't know if
Lord.
you know too. So Amy
Probably
has
don't know.
Amy has 4 daughters, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And each daughter has a brother. How
Okay.
many children does Amy have?
Each daughter has a brother.
Each daughter has a brother. Amy has 4 daughters.
Uh-huh.
Each daughter has a brother. What comes to your mind? How many altogether?
I mean, what initially comes to my mind is 8.
Right,
But
that's
I'm
wrong.
That's wrong,
thinking it's
obviously.
4 because she only has 4 daughters.
But they each have a
Oh,
brother.
no, 5.
Oh,
You got that
okay.
second time around.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, I
that
had to
quick,
think about
girl.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
The
That's a good one.
mathematics.
Yes.
Okay,
The
dang, she's good. That's having to be quick on the
I
news.
know. Oh,
We couldn't
I was
get her.
like,
I
wait
know,
a
no,
minute.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one, yeah.
Well, it took the people I heard longer. They were like, and me
Okay.
too. I was like, what? Well, what is it?
It's okay. We've been
Yeah.
out of school so long. It's all
we
right.
would have still been here trying to think.
Trying to-
and,
Yeah,
like
Like, give
Well,
me
you
a
know
paper.
exactly.
We'll tell you the answer on part 2.
the next show.
Follow-ups.
Another funny thing I have to ask for you. It might not be funny, but maybe just because we need this in our lives. If you could have any superpower, let's say as a mom,
Ooh.
what superpower would you pick?
Oh, easy. I would absolutely be, like, I don't know what they call this, but a multiplier. Like, I could be in several
Oh, 2
places
different-
at one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Because right now I feel like I have to choose between, like, clean house, clean me, clean kid. And all three are not happening at once. So I would like to be able to
make life easier.
Right. Achieve all these things. Also spending more time with my son. Because a lot of times he does want that attention. And I give in. So I could be cooking dinner. I burn so many things just because he wants to play, right? Like he wants to do something. And I'm just like, I can't do all the things at once. Right? Like it's a mess.
I don't have a toddler. I have a toddler and I still burn things. So.
I was going to say, that's not going to go away.
I love how y'all are like, all of this is going to stay the same for the rest of your life.
And the superpower will change as well. Like now my son is grown. So if I could pick a superpower, that's a perfect one for when they're young. Yes. Now that they're older, it's the invisible power.
That's what I was going to say. You disappear.
I like that.
Exactly.
The fly on the wall. Yeah. What is he really doing?
Yeah, exactly.
The stalker mom.
Aunt mom.
Yeah,
Aunt mom.
exactly. Tiny and then you. What did you say?
I'd ruin that power real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, Jen, what is yours?
No, that's the
you
same
agree
one I was
with
thinking.
You would do the same one?
Yes.
I'm still in my power.
No, but I was thinking that, but she beat me to it.
You probably have to be. I think you need hers though, because yours aren't fully out the house yet.
No, not yet. But but I can still be invisible because a lot of times
you're trying to catch him.
Trying to catch him.
She has 3 boys.
Yeah, 3 boys.
My gosh, I cannot imagine.
And the ages.
So, hold on, I got to remember. Like 19, I do. I have to remember 19, 15, and 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I have my husband has a son and he's 16.
Ooh.
Oh, and then he has a son and he's 24 and just had a baby.
Brady Bunch.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm a step grandmother.
I'm like the hormones running through that.
And then
place.
we're just over here with the one thinking,
I
how
know.
the hell?
How in the world? I just told someone that yesterday. Like anybody who has more than one, especially
Here's the thing.
3
She
and
knows
up,
how I am, and I'm very like, well, why can't you get this done? And why can't you do that? And I'm like, my whole life revolves around what can Jen? When can she? And then I'm like, that's why God didn't give me 3.
Yeah.
Because I got 0 patience.
For real. She don't got patience with me. Ain't got,
I was
gonna
like,
get patience with more than one.
God, you get one.
Yeah.
And that's your project.
You were set.
You're
good,
it.
ma'am. You've
and
reached
when they
your
ask
capacity.
you how'd you do it, I'm just like, I don't even remember. I cannot tell you.
All I know is I'm here today.
I know.
Right? That's what
I
know. We're taking it day by day, sometimes minute by minute.
Yes, exactly.
And that is plenty for me.
So just talking about career, being a mother, if you could do it all over again, would you do it?
Well, what would you change?
Well,
maybe?
what would you change? Not talking about you having your son,
you
but
would do
as
it.
career, career, mom, juggling all these things.
What would I change?
Or you don't want to change anything.
Would you still pick the career you have?
I would. I would because, for one, a lot of people don't know that this career, me being on camera, was not my original choice.
Here we go. Everybody that comes on the show.
They say that. They say that.
It was not my original choice. I loved being behind the scenes and editing and doing camera work. So that was my focus in college. And that's what I was doing after I graduated. And then it wasn't until years later, I feel like God took me on this like path around where he was like, you say you don't want to do the camera thing, but we're going to get you there anyway. Yes.
And you're great on camera. I mean, you're a natural.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have thought.
A lot of people say that. I wouldn't have thought. But it was just, I think it took people seeing something in me that I didn't see in myself necessarily. I used to do theater and all that stuff, and I had a good time. But when it came to like news business, I was like, I don't think that's my jam.
Boring.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily my personality, but I've been blessed to be in positions where I can still show that. Like being on a morning show, especially with Fox, because we have so many hours, it's you can be light. And you can be fun and do those things. So I was able to do that.
Which leads to the show.
Yeah, which led
Makes
to the
sense.
show. And these are all things that I did not imagine. Like supervisors told me, you should just try reporting. That's how I started doing reporting. And then management over at Fox, our general manager, Dart Babel, he was like, we've been thinking about doing something with you for a while now. Apparently, they were like talking behind my back in the best way, but they approached me with the show. Yeah,
that's how you do it.
They approached me with the show, and I did not. This was not something on my
radar.
goal list or anything like that. But once we started talking about it, and they really allowed me the freedom to create something that I would find interesting as a mom and a modern woman.
Yeah.
And just hearing women be like, we really needed this.
Yeah.
This is like what we're looking for in
exactly.
days.
I was just going to say, Fox, this is just the energy you needed.
Yes.
This is because when I met you, girl, I was like, she is so much fun. Like, and when we first walked up and met each other, I was just kind of like, oh, okay.
No.
And then it was like one joke after another.
Rolling,
cutting up.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the energy that we need sometimes because, like you said, it's like we're busy. We're busy. We're going. Someone needs to bring some of that entertainment and just like disconnect and just have a good time.
Yeah, and some lightness. Like, right? Like, we deal with so much negativity.
Yes.
It's just constant on our feeds. And, you know, the news is necessary. I'm always telling people who don't watch the news, especially like our age, they don't watch the news because of the negativity, but at the same time, it is necessary to know what's going on in your community. However, like, I want to balance that out. Like, let's still help you out and give you some tips and tricks, but also, you know, have a good time doing it. So right now I follow our new news. So you go through like all the worst things that happen in the day, and then we lighten it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't wait to watch more of the shows.
Yes.
So I need you to plug the show, girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
do what you came here to do. I know you came to hang with us, but plug the show.
Okay, where am I looking? Right here?
That's
looking
on
at
you right there.
Okay. So you guys have got to check out Chattin with Chelsea every weekday, Monday through Friday, 12:30. Go ahead and set those alarms and do not miss it. If you are at work, go ahead and download our Fox 26 app and check, you know, just keep it to the side so your boss doesn't see. Or you need to DVR it. Get our Fox local app for your TV. No excuses. If you don't have cable, you can still check it out. We'll post the episodes there as well. So if you missed the premiere and all the other episodes, you can pull them up there while you're at home.
And I can't wait. I'm so happy and excited. Thank you for being on the show. But
Thank
we are
you.
going to toast it out to Chattin with Chelsea.
That's what I need.
So we got to bring in Seth to help us with that bottle. Sorry, Seth.
Okay, this is so nice. Seth is so talented.
Yes. He is a winner.
He's doing so many things at the same
He's
time.
multitasking for us, and he's like, they don't pay me enough.
I'm just wondering where the sparklers are. Like,
I know, right?
With the sign, Chattin with Chelsea. That was last time. We didn't get the invite.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I connect y'all with the PR person who does, because she does a lot of events and openings and stuff. So we got to get y'all to all these things.
Let me try.
Okay, yeah.
We're not
bottle popper.
We're not the bottle poppers. The girls.
Not a bottle popper.
The last time I did that, I
don't
hit
know.
the ceiling.
Or knock somebody out.
Almost knocked myself out.
Oh, Lord. Okay. See, I'm already having trouble right there.
We trust you.
There it goes.
You got this.
Yay,
All right.
she did it.
Do it right. Okay. And now this is the tricky part.
Don't go all the way.
I know.
Spill.
That's the
we'll
tricky
be
part.
overflowing.
Spill
That's what
all
I
over your
said.
beautiful set. That's the
Exactly.
trick.
Exactly. And this will get you even more fun.
All right, you know
Right.
it. We could have had
She's
this
going back
before.
to the studio.
I know, right? They're gonna be like, she's so fun.
Don't
today.
tell them. Don't tell them.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chelsea, you deserve it, girl.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Cheers.
Thank y'all.